All right, welcome back to our partnering series. My name is Kris Krohn, and today we're talking about the long-term strategy of working with your partners. You know, it's not just about buying a house, it's what does our relationship look like long-term. Now, there are several very important components to maintaining a really positive and good partnership. I've already mentioned that when my partners come on board, one of my next 2 events coming up, I invite them to come on out there, make that a serious priority, because then we have an opportunity to meet, we do some mindset training, we do some strategizing, and we can make sure we're synced up on buying properties. Because listen, it's not about getting a good deal. It's about letting this good deal compound on the next good deal, compound on the next good deals, compound on the next big deals. And then all of a sudden, before you know it, we've turned a little bit into a lot, and we've taken a lot and we've turned it into a legacy. Now, in doing that, I want to share with you 5 of the very important parts. Other than meeting in person from time to time, I also have my annual partner banquet where you come out and we get together. And what I want you to understand, number 1, is that when we buy a property, there's going to be some monthly accounting. Now guys, I've got basic bookkeepers that know the rules and know what to do. I'm charging them super cheap rates, and so every month there's a really small fee that gets passed on to our LLC, if you're my partner, for basically handling the monthly accounting. And all they're doing is making sure that the mortgage got paid, expenses got covered, everything was expensed appropriately, so that come tax time, it's easy to do things right. Number 2 is there is also going to be some property management. Now, you already know this, that when we buy a property, depending on what market we're in, whether we're prepaying and buying down our rental rates, essentially we're going in there and we're going to have to manage these property managers, make sure they do a good job on the properties, are taking care of everything. And they're generally going to charge us 8 to 10% every single month, depending on the manager. I don't own these companies. They're simply the most successful ones out in the markets where I set up shop, where I'm going to be for a few years before I move to the next market. I ask them to pass on discounts to us and treat us like the world's best clients because I'm giving them massive volume. And that's why our property management matters. So that fee basically comes out of the gross rent. And the next we have quarterly reports. My partners want to know what's going on. And so every calendar quarter, we basically send out the profit and loss, and we have as much drill down as a partner might want. It just gets emailed out to you. And that's a way for you to stay in the loop. Now, one of the things that you need to do when you're partnering with someone is be available. So I'm always available to my partners. And I'm there to pick up the phone, answer questions, help them understand things, talk to the accounting department. But that quarterly reporting, again, makes annual taxes easy. So one of the things that I do for my partners that you may want to consider doing with yours is that every year we're managing all the taxes, get everything done in time, but that also includes a special annual report. I like to put together a summary of what happened for the entire year on our properties, because I want my partners to understand what a good steward we're being over managing and watching these. Is it time to rent? Is it time to sell? Is it time to refinance? Because we want to take a few properties and we want to double them. And I'm always thinking, how do we double? How do we double? How do we double? Because the partnership wants to make as much money as possible. The 5th and final part, strategizing. That's why we want to get in person, preferably once a year. We want to have regular contact on the phone, because once properties are bought, it's set it, forget it, and we're just kind of waiting and watching. We want to interact regularly, not just with the quarterly reports, but to be discussing strategy. I'm looking for the earliest time to do a cash-out refinance, to deposit the original down payment in the second home while keeping the first, or selling the first home to turn one home into 2 or 3. So strategizing is us getting together and basically as a partnership talking about what's going on, what's our strategy, how's it working, is the market moving down, is the market moving up, how do we insulate ourselves, how do we protect ourselves. And friends, this is a really important video to help you understand that buying a property is not the win. Taking care of your partners over time is. Having free and open communication, being available for each other, being very reachable. These are things that are the hallmark, in my experience, of a really good, healthy partnership. Make sure you click the link in the description below. It'll give you an opportunity to actually submit to see if you're qualified to become a partner, or you can talk to my team and say, I want to actually take on partners. What training do I need where I can make that happen? Click the link below. We'll make sure we get you taken care of.